Welcome back to AI from Zero to Hero, Episode 7. We've spent 6 episodes building your foundation. What AI is: machine learning, deep learning, NLP, generative AI, computer vision. You now understand how AI works better than 99% of people on the planet. Today, we answer the question everyone actually cares about. Where is AI being used right now? Not in research labs, not in theoretical papers, but in real companies, real hospitals, real schools, your bank, your workplace, your government. This is the episode where everything gets real. We're going industry by industry: healthcare, finance, education, retail, agriculture, IT, cybersecurity, transport, and HR. And we're going to end with what this all means for your career. Let's get into it. Before we go industry by industry, let me show you something that will reframe how you think about your entire day. This is a timeline of today. 6:30 this morning. You open Google Maps to check your commute. AI had already rerouted you around an accident that happened 8 minutes before you woke up. You took a different road. You didn't know why. 9:15 a.m. You opened your Gmail. 3 emails were already in spam. You never saw them. Those were phishing attempts. Gmail's ML model blocked them silently. 12 o'clock. You tapped your card for lunch. In exactly 2 milliseconds, Visa's fraud detection checked your transaction against 500 data points. Normal pattern. Approved. 3 o'clock. At a hospital somewhere near you, an AI system flagged an anomaly in a patient's chest X-ray. A tiny shadow, barely visible. Possible early-stage lung cancer. The radiologist was alerted. The patient will get early treatment. 10 o'clock tonight. You open Netflix. The show in the top row? The AI watched you watch last week. It knows your mood patterns by day of week. It knows you're tired on Fridays. It chose that show specifically for that moment. Now here is the question I want you to sit with. How many of those 5 things did you consciously notice? Probably 0. That is the nature of AI in the real world. It's not a robot in front of you. It's invisible infrastructure, quietly making decisions for you, around you, and about you. All day, every day. Today we meet it directly. Let's start with the industry where AI is having the most profound human impact. Healthcare. 3 domains, each transformative. First, diagnosis and imaging. You already know from episode 6 that AI outperforms human radiologists in detecting certain cancers. But let me give you the broader picture. IBM Watson Health analyzed 2,000 or more genomic variants per cancer patient in 10 minutes, a task that previously took a team of oncologists months. Google's DeepMind detected 50-plus eye diseases, from retinal photographs with accuracy matching world-leading ophthalmologists. AI diagnoses diabetic retinopathy, breast cancer, lung cancer, skin lesions, bone fractures. 30 seconds per scan. Flagged. Prioritized. Sent to the right doctor. Second, drug discovery. Developing a new drug the traditional way takes 10 to 15 years and costs an average of $2.6 billion. AI is changing that timeline dramatically. In 2019, an AI system identified a potential new antibiotic against drug-resistant bacteria using patterns in molecular data that no human researcher had thought to look for. DeepMind's AlphaFold solved one of biology's great unsolved problems, predicting the 3D structure of proteins. 200 million protein structures in 2 years, a problem that had stymied scientists for 50 years. The implications for medicine? Enormous. Third, healthcare administration. 70% of a nurse's working day is spent on paperwork, scheduling, documentation, reporting, billing. AI is cutting that to 30%. Apollo Hospitals uses AI to predict patient no-shows, so operating theaters aren't wasted, to autofill clinical notes from voice recordings, to optimize theater scheduling dynamically. $150 billion in annual savings from AI admin automation, just in the US alone. By 2025, AI is projected to save 5 million lives per year through earlier diagnosis and faster drug discovery. 5 million lives per year. Finance is the industry where AI was adopted earliest and most aggressively, because in finance, milliseconds are worth millions. Let's start with fraud detection, because this one affects every single person watching this video. Right now, every time you use your card, here is what happens in the next 2 milliseconds. Your transaction request arrives at the bank. The AI immediately grabs your profile, 500 data points about you, your normal spending location, your typical transaction amounts, your usual merchant categories, your device fingerprint, your spending velocity over the past hour, the time of day you normally transact, whether this merchant has had fraud complaints before. All of that analyzed, cross-referenced, score calculated, normal pattern, approved, anomaly detected, flagged for OTP verification, or automatically declined. 2 milliseconds. Visa uses this to block $25 billion in fraud annually. That is $685 million of fraud stopped. Every single day. Now beyond fraud. Algorithmic trading. 70% of all U.S. stock market trades are now executed by AI. In microseconds. No human can react that fast to market signals. Credit scoring and lending. Traditional CIBIL scoring uses about 7 factors. AI-based lending platforms analyze 1,500 or more data points, including payment patterns, mobile usage behavior, and even how you fill out a form. The result? Fairer, faster lending decisions. And then there's insurance. AI is now pricing policies using satellite imagery of your home and neighborhood, your driving behavior from telematics, and your health data. Your premium is unique to you, not averaged across a demographic category. And a famous example that shows AI's impact on legal work. JP Morgan's Coin AI reviewed 12,000 commercial loan agreements, a task that previously took lawyers 360,000 hours per year. The AI did it in seconds. Education might be the industry where AI will create the most democratizing impact, especially in a country like India. Think about the fundamental problem in traditional education. You have one teacher, 40 students. Every student learns at a different pace, has different strengths and weaknesses, responds to different teaching styles. The teacher can only teach to the middle. The fast learners are bored. The struggling students fall behind. Nobody gets exactly what they need. AI changes this equation completely. Duolingo's AI adapts 150 different language learning paths in real time, based on how each learner responds to each question. If you're strong on grammar but weak on vocabulary, Duolingo quietly shifts your lesson mix without you noticing. BYJUS, which has enrolled over 150 million students, uses AI to personalize every learning session. Khan Academy's Camigo is an AI tutor that works one-on-one with students. It doesn't just give answers. It asks guiding questions. It adapts to the student's level. It never gets impatient. And here's the one that got my attention. AI can flag a student who is at risk of failing an exam 6 weeks before the exam, not after they fail, before, based on subtle patterns in their practice data, which topics they're avoiding, how long they spend on wrong answers, whether engagement is declining. The teacher gets an alert 6 weeks early and can intervene in time. 2 more industries that are being deeply transformed. Retail and agriculture. Retail first. Here's a number that should make every business owner pay attention. 35% of Amazon's total revenue, in one of the largest companies in human history, comes from AI recommendations. You might also like this. Customers who bought this also bought. Based on your recent views, 35 rupees in every 100 rupees spent on Amazon is because the AI suggested it. That is the commercial power of recommendation AI. Dynamic pricing is another retail AI application. Airlines, Amazon, Uber change prices millions of times per day, based on real-time demand signals. When you check a flight on Monday and it's cheaper than when you check on Thursday afternoon, that's AI pricing at work. Visual search is transforming fashion retail. Take a photo of an outfit you like anywhere. AI finds it, or something similar, in the store's catalog. Flipkart and Myntra both run this. Agriculture, and this one is close to home. India has 150 million farmers. Most of them are smallholder farmers, with limited access to expertise. AI is changing that. The Plantix app allows farmers to photograph a diseased leaf. The AI identifies 30 or more plant diseases in seconds and suggests treatment. It's used by 10 million farmers in India. Free. AI-powered drones scan thousands of acres per day. They detect crop disease 14 days before it's visible to the human eye, early enough to save the harvest. Precision irrigation systems use AI sensors to reduce water usage by 40%. while increasing crop yield. Each plant gets exactly what it needs, nothing more. Google is working on AI crop yield prediction with 95% accuracy 3 months before harvest, giving farmers time to plan their storage, logistics, and pricing. Now let me talk directly to you as IT professionals, because this slide is about your world. Cybersecurity is where AI may be having its most urgent impact. Think about the scale of the problem. In 2023, there were 2,200 cyber attacks per day globally, one every 39 seconds. No human security team can monitor everything at that speed. AI can. Here is how Microsoft Sentinel and Defender AI work together. Every login across your organization, logged. Every file access, logged. Every USB device plugged in, logged. Every email click, logged. Every network connection, logged. The AI builds a behavioral baseline for every individual user in your organization. What apps does this person normally use? What hours do they normally work? Which locations do they normally authenticate from? Then, an anomaly. Someone's account logs in from Mumbai and then logs in from London. 20 minutes later. Impossible. That account has been compromised. The AI doesn't wait for a human analyst to notice. It suspends the account, notifies the user, raises an ITSM ticket with full evidence, all in under 60 seconds. Then, Copilot for security. This is your AI Copilot as a security admin. You type in plain English, "Show me all privileged account sign-ins from outside the country in the last 24 hours." Copilot runs the query across Microsoft Sentinel, returns the results, visualizes the timeline, writes a draft incident report with recommended remediation steps. No KQL expertise needed for the initial triage. Natural language, full investigation. And for Intune specifically, Autopilot Zero Touch. AI configures a new laptop, end-to-end without an IT visit. Compliance AI flags devices going out of compliance before they become a breach risk. Predictive patching. AI prioritizes which patches need deploying first based on exploit likelihood and device exposure. Endpoint analytics predicts slowdowns and crashes before users raise tickets. This is not the future of ITA. Two more critical industries, transport and HR. Transport. We talked about Tesla in episode 6. 288 images per second across 8 cameras. But transport AI is far broader than self-driving cars. Indian Railways is using AI for dynamic ticket pricing, similar to airlines, where prices adjust to demand, and for predictive maintenance, where AI analyses vibration and temperature data on tracks to predict failures before they cause delays or accidents. In Bengaluru and Pune, AI traffic signal systems adapt in real time to actual traffic flow, not a preset timer. Real-time optimization. Commute times have been cut by up to 20% in pilot areas. Airlines use AI to calculate the optimal altitude, speed, and route for each flight in real time, saving fuel, reducing emissions. Indian carriers save hundreds of crores per year from this alone. Last-mile delivery AI for companies like Amazon and Zomato means each delivery person can visit 15% more addresses in the same shift, same distance, better routing. HR, and this one matters to everyone watching. AI now screens resumes. You submit your CV, and AI shortlists it from 500 to the top 20 before any human reads it. This is already happening at most large Indian companies. AI interview platforms analyze your video interview, voice tone, speaking pace, word choice, even micro-expressions. And AI can predict which existing employees will resign in the next 3 months with 87% accuracy based on patterns in engagement data, performance metrics, and communication activity. HR teams can intervene before the resignation letter arrives. One important caveat: AI hiring tools can amplify existing biases if they're trained on historically biased hiring data. Amazon scrapped their AI recruitment tool because it was downgrading CVs that included the word women's, as in women's chess club. Human oversight in AI hiring is not optional. It's essential. Now let's address the question every professional is asking themselves. Will AI take my job? Honest answer, probably not. But it will change your job. And the people who understand AI will have a massive advantage over those who don't. Let me break this down into 3 categories. high AI exposure, tasks being automated, data entry, toll booth operations, basic tier, 1 customer support, a radiologist's first read of routine scans, simple translation, junior copywriting, bank teller transactions. These specific tasks are being automated, not necessarily the jobs, but the tasks within them. Transforming, jobs being augmented by AI. IT admins are becoming AI admins. The job doesn't disappear, it upgrades. You now orchestrate AI tools instead of doing manual tasks. Doctors work with AI diagnostics. They're more accurate. They see more patients. Teachers become curators and facilitators. As AI handles personalized practice, lawyers use AI for research and document review. The analysis and judgment remains human. Developers pair program with AI. They ship 55% faster. Newly created, jobs that didn't exist 5 years ago. Prompt engineer, AI trainer and tester, AI ethics officer, ML ops engineer, AI product manager, LLM fine-tuning specialist, human AI collaboration designer. These roles are growing rapidly. They pay well, and they require people who understand both the technology and the human context. History is clear on this. The printing press eliminated scribes. The Industrial Revolution eliminated many manual trades. The internet eliminated thousands of job categories. And in every case, more jobs were created than destroyed. But the type of jobs changed. The people who adapted, they thrived. The people who refused to adapt, they struggled. We are at that moment again, right now, and you are already ahead of most people, simply by watching this series. Let's wrap up episode 7. 6 industries, 6 realities. Healthcare. AI diagnoses cancer, discovers drugs 10x faster, and is projected to save 5 million lives per year. Finance. AI blocks $25 billion in fraud annually, executes 70% of stock trades, and personalizes lending. Education. AI tutors adapt to every student in real time. AI flags failing students 6 weeks before their exam. Retail. 35% of Amazon's revenue from AI recommendations. India's farmers using Plantix AI to save their harvests. IT and cybersecurity. Copilot for security investigates threats in plain English. Intune AI automates compliance, patching, and zero-touch deployment. Transport and HR. 288 images per second in Tesla. AI traffic lights reducing Bengaluru commute times by 20%. AI predicting employee resignations 3 months early. In episode 8, we take a harder look. AI ethics, bias, and responsible AI. When AI goes wrong. The Amazon hiring disaster. The facial recognition wrongful arrests. The loan algorithms that discriminate. The EU AI Act and what it means for your organization. Episode 8 is where we ask the hard questions about the technology we've been celebrating. I will see you there. If today's episode was valuable, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and comment below. Which industry's AI use case shocked you most today? See you in episode 8.